When I was growing up in Krishna consciousness, we didn't really understand fully the value of japa. We understood the value of Harinam because that's what we did every day and we were experiencing it. But we didn't fully understand the value of japa. Of course, we knew, Prabhupada gave us 16 rounds, we knew we had to chant. But there were so many services, there was so much sadhana, and for many of us, we just thought japa was one amongst many activities. And some leaders felt that japa often got in the way of other services. Perhaps there were emergencies or just important services that needed to be done. And they would tell devotees, well, if you don't have time to chant your 16 rounds, it's okay, because service is everything. Of course, we put emphasis on service. Service is the way we show our love to Srila Prabhupada, to Krishna, to our spiritual master. So I'm not here to minimize service. I just wanted to make the point that we didn't really understand the power of the holy name in the form of japa, what that meant. We didn't see it as fundamental or essential. And Prabhupada said it's essential. Essential is an interesting word. Essential means you can't get around it. You need this. It's an ingredient that must be there. So he said 16 rounds is the most essential. Everything's essential. This is the most essential. You can't minimize this and make spiritual advancement. So that's very, very important to understand. Now, you may not minimize 16, but you may minimize the quality of your japa. So it's the same thing. You can't minimize the quality of your japa and expect to advance consistently. Well, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said something interesting. Gave the example of a drowning man and just keeping his head above water, but he's not moving to shore. He's just dog paddling. So he said there is a kind of japa that you could call dog paddling japa, where you're not falling into Maya, but you're not going to Krishna. You're kind of in limbo. You're chanting your 16 rounds. Something is there, just enough to keep the water right here. So, maybe say right here, right? So you don't drown. Well, maybe we can say right here. Yeah, this is a better example. It's right here, so you're barely alive. That's not what we want. So some of our japa is like that. We think, well, I'm doing okay. I'm still a devotee. Are you progressing? Are you making advancement? Japa is, it's the way to get love of Krishna. And if you minimize it, then you're just dog paddling. And so we don't want to do nonchalant, casual bhakti. And in the second canto of Bhagavatam, Prabhupada talks about casual bhakti, easygoing. There's a t-shirt. I really like this t-shirt because it kind of says it all. It says, the t-shirt says, what can I get away with and still go to heaven? So do you ever think that way? Well, what's like the minimum quality of japa, and what's the minimum of following 4 regs? Well, I follow 4 regs. I don't think about following them. In my mind, I enjoy breaking principles, but at least I don't do it with my body. Not good. We're not trying to get to a minimum. In fact, if we're doing something in our mind and heart, although there's no sinful reaction for doing it, no karmic reaction, there is contamination. It is affecting us. And it can be our undoing if we don't give it up. So we shouldn't think, well, I only think of it in my mind, or at least I chant 16 rounds even though they're not so good, but at least I do them. Okay, that's fine. That's good that you do it. But that's not the way we're meant to execute Krishna consciousness, not just, okay, what can I do? And, not drowned. So this is an important principle. And as we grew and matured in Krishna consciousness, we started to understand the essential importance of the holy name, the primary importance of those 16 rounds. And so I'm just encouraging you, as Prabhupada said, get your rounds done before 10 in the morning. Before you do anything else, get your rounds done. No service, nothing. There's a letter. Prabhupada said, get that done, then other things. Why get that done? Because it's the most important. It's your inoculation. Now you won't be affected by the modes of nature. You will be strong. You'll be pure. You can do your service. You can have an effect on other people because you're strong. As we said in another video, without the holy name, we can't do that. And don't ever think that you have strength in and of yourself, just because you desire to be Krishna conscious. It's good you desire, but desire is not enough. We need the holy name to propel us. So very, very important to take this seriously. And if you do, every day, you will see the difference in your own consciousness. You will see the difference in your life. So now, there's so many opportunities in our movement, so many books on japa, so many retreats, workshops. So many of our God brothers are doing japa workshops. Where 10, 15 years ago, it was like Satyananda Swami was the only one. Now, so many devotees are doing it. They're, a japa retreat coming to your town soon or coming close to you. So take advantage of it. Take advantage of the books. Go more deeply into the holy name, and you will see amazing results in your spiritual life.